Be me. 27. Night shift security guard at City Museum. Professional flashlight holder. Life strategy is minimize effort, maximize stealth. Wearing tactical vest bought on Amazon. Vest contains 0 ammo, 3 Snickers bars, and a Nintendo Switch. Call myself the guardian of artifacts. Reality is I just walk around dark hallways scaring myself. Job is 90% silence, 10% fighting sleep demons. Co-workers are ancient janitors who speak in riddles. Sociallife.xex not found. Day cycle is for sleeping. Night cycle is for patrolling and memes. Living that vampire lifestyle without the cool powers. One Tuesday, 2 a.m, patrolling the Renaissance wing. Creepy statues watching me. I salute a marble bust of Caesar. Av true to Caesar. No response. Rude. Hear noise in the restoration lab. Usually locked. Heart rate spikes to 200 BPM. Boss music starts playing in head. Pull out flashlight like it's a lightsaber. Tactical crouch. Sneak level 100 approaching the door. Kick door open. Freeze. Criminal scum. Flashlight beam hits target. Not a thief. Not a ghost. It's a girl. Surrounded by half-painted canvases and chemical solvents. She's wearing oversized black hoodie, covered in paint. Black combat boots on the table. Hair messy bun with paintbrushes stuck in it like arrows. Pale skin. Dark eyeliner. Looks like she hasn't slept since 2012. She doesn't even flinch. Just slowly turns her head like an owl. Stares into the 1000 lumen beam. Do you mind? I'm trying to fix a 16th century Jesus. Voice is raspy, deadpan. I lower the light. Who are you? This area is restricted. She points to a badge on her lanyard. Raven, senior restoration artist. I work nights because people annoy me. She looks at my tactical vest. Nice costume. Going to war with the dust bunnies? Critical hit. I try to recover. It's standard issue protective gear. 4 threats. She raises an eyebrow. The only threat here is your cologne. It smells like desperation and Axe body spray. Oof. First meeting, and I'm already dead. I mutter something about protocol and retreat. Walk away fast. Hear her chuckle as the door closes. Great! New side quest unlocked. Avoid the Goth art witch. Next night. Patrol route takes me past the lab again. Try to sneak past. Metal Gear Solid alert sound. Door opens. Hey, poor Blart. I freeze. Turn around slowly. She's leaning against the doorframe, holding 2 mugs of coffee. You looked like you were sleepwalking on the cameras. Drink this before you trip over a mummy. Suspicious. Check for poison. Accept to the mug. Thanks. I'm not Paul Blart. Name's Mike. Sure, Mike. Whatever you say. She takes a sip. So, Mike, tell me. Why does a grown man need a tactical flashlight to look at statues? Challenge accepted. Why does a grown woman dress like she's attending a funeral for a vampire? She smirks. A tiny, dangerous smirk. Maybe I am. The art world is dead, didn't you know? Touche. We stand in the hallway drinking bitter coffee. Silence is heavy, but not awkward. Just 2 night creatures existing. Get back to work, Blart. She disappears into the lab. I finish the coffee. Caffeine hits different when it's served with insults. Week passes. Routine changes. Patrol. Roast battle. Patrol. It becomes the highlight of the shift. I bring her energy drinks. She calls them gamer poison. She shows me the creepy details in old paintings. Look at this cherub, Mike. It looks like it wants to eat your soul. Kind of looks like you before coffee, I reply. She throws a paint rag at me. Dodge. Reflex is sharpened by years of COD. Missed me. Aim assist off. She rolls her eyes so hard I fear for her optic nerves. I hate you. No, you don't. Correct. I tolerate you. Barely. One night, storm hits the city. Thunder shaking the old building. Lights flicker. Power dies. Emergency red lights kick in. Museum goes from boring to Silent Hill in 0.5 seconds. Radio checks out. Alone in the dark. Flashlight on. Beam cutting through the red gloom. Hear footsteps running. I brace for impact. Raven comes sprinting down the hall. No sarcasm this time. Eyes wide. Okay, the Renaissance wing is definitely haunted when the lights go out. I laugh. Scared of a little darkness. Vampire Queen. She punches my arm. Hard. The statues move, Mike. I swear I saw the David twitch. He's just flexing. Let's go to the security booth. Backup generator is there. We walk together. Shoulders touching. Hallway is endless. Shadows dancing. I keep the beam steady. My hero, she mocks, but her voice is shaky. Don't worry. I have a Snickers bar. We can bribe the ghosts. She actually laughs. Sound echoes in the empty gallery. Reach the booth. Generator kicks in. Monitors hum to life. We sit on the floor, too wired to patrol. So, I start. Why art restoration? Why fix old broken things? She pulls her knees to her chest, looks at the floor. Because broken things have stories. Perfect things are boring. Deep.xes. I nod. I get it. That's why I play tanks in MMOs. taking damage so others don't have to. She looks at me. Really looks at me. You're a weird guy, Mike. I'm a degenerate raven. There's a difference. No, you play the fool, but you're actually observant. Silence. Tension rising. Not the bad kind. The kind where you realize the NPC is actually a romance option. Show me your playlist, she commands. I hesitate. It's trash. Anime openings and synthwave. Hand it over. She takes one earbud. I take the other. We sit in the security booth at 4 a.m. listening to lo-fi beats. Rain hammering the roof. World outside doesn't exist. Just the red glow of the emergency lights and her scent, turpentine and vanilla, weirdly addictive. You know, she whispers. You're not as annoying as I thought. You're still terrifying, I whisper back. She leans her head on my shoulder. Brain shuts down. System reboot initiated. Is this real life? Or is this a simulation glitch? We stay like that until dawn breaks. Shift change. She stands up, stretches. See you tonight, Blant. See you, Morticia. Walk home feeling like I just leveled up. Sleeping during the day is impossible. Replaying the night in my head. Next shift. I arrive early. Wearing a clean shirt under the vest. Even combed my hair. Pathetic. Walk to the lab. She's not there. Panic. Find a note on the door. Roof. Bring snacks. I climb the maintenance stairs. Push open the roof access door. City lights sprawling below. She's sitting on the ledge, legs dangling over the edge. Wind blowing her hair. Looks like a scene from a cyberpunk movie. I sit next to her. Hand over a bag of chips. Spicy nacho. A woman of culture. She takes a chip. Thanks. We eat in silence for a bit. Watching the traffic below. My contract is ending soon, she says suddenly. Stomach drops. Void inside. Oh, where are you going? Another museum. Maybe out of state. Unless she trails off. Unless what? She turns to me. Eyes intense. Unless I find a reason to stay. Heart.exe is doing backflips. Brain is screaming. Say something. So, mouth opens. The dental plan here is pretty good. Idiot. Biggest fumble in history. She stares at me blankly, then bursts out laughing, almost chokes on a chip. You absolute moron. That's your pitch? Dental? I turn red. I panicked. I meant, I want you to stay. Laughter stops. She smiles. Soft smile. Rare drop. Why? Because the statues are boring without you, and I need someone to insult my tactical gear. She leans in close. Is that all? And because I like you, even if you are a spooky witch. She grabs my tactical vest, pulls me in. Kiss. Tastes like spicy chips and coffee. Best taste in the world. Fireworks in brain. Achievement unlocked. Goth golf girlfriend. We break apart. She's blushing. I'm grinning like the Joker. So, she says, fixing her hoodie. Does this mean I get free access to the security cameras? Absolutely not. We'll see. Fast forward, 2 months. Still working nights. But now, patrols are co-op mode. She finishes her work early. We walk the halls together, holding hands. Janitor sees us, shakes his head. Young love, disgusting. We laugh. One night in the Egyptian wing, sarcophagus looks spooky. I shine the light on it. Think there's a curse? I ask. Only curse is your haircut, she replies. I grab her waist. Careful, or I'll feed you to the mummy. She puts her arms around my neck. Try it. We make out next to a 3 cuss. 000, year-old king. Disrespectful? Maybe. Legend status? Definitely. She whispers in my ear. I'm glad I stayed. Me too, even if you steal my snacks. Tax for dating a goddess. Fair. Shift ends. We walk out into the morning sun. Vampires surviving the light. She puts on sunglasses. Breakfast, she asks. Denny's, obviously. Sit in the booth. Order pancakes. She draws a sketch of me on a napkin. In the sketch, I look heroic. Jawline sharpened. Vest looks cool. Is that how you see me? She smiles, hiding behind her coffee mug. Maybe. Don't let it go to your head. Too late. Ego boosted to max. Life is weird. Start as a lonely NPC guard. End up as the main character in a romance arc. With a girl who knows more about death than a necromancer, but makes me feel more alive than ever. Phone buzzes. It's a text from her, from across the table. Meme of a skeleton holding a heart. Caption. You're cringe, but you're my cringe. I look up. She winks. I text back. Love you too. Spooky, scary skeleton. Best job ever. End of report. File saved.